your name and your position for this?
My name is Ali Yohanan. I'm the chairman of the Community Development Association. Some time back, this issue was brought to our attention, and we invited the suspect, and we are carrying out an investigation to find out the truth about the allegation made on him. And unfortunately, we could not fish out anything at that because it was getting late. So what we did, because people have gathered in the community office, very aggrieved, and with having seen the mood of the family of the victims and relations, so we thought leaving this man to get back to his house, it could, force danger to him, by extension to also affect the community, but we don't know what could have happened to him. So what we did, we decided that we should take him to police station for safekeeping until the following morning, so that we will bring him back and conclude our investigation. As that has been done, the following day when we sent for him, the DPO has asked questions. Do we want to reconcile or we want to continue with the investigation? We told him no, that we are going to continue the investigation because he was reconciliation, because he was not ready for reconciliation. But if we just want to continue with the investigation to establish facts on the issue. But the DPO said if it were a question of investigation, they are the right authority to do that. And we succumbed. We said, okay, let him go ahead. And he also said those victims should be brought to the police station so that they will carry out their investigation and subsequently can go to court if it warrants. That's what has happened. We brought those children that were affected, and the police has asked them some questions. They did, and they retained the suspect till on Monday, following which he was brought to the court, and that's why we are here. And we are appealing to the authority concerned to ensure that justice is done, because most of these children, they are affected, you can see, with serious element.
How many number of the children?
At that very instance, we have about 10, 11 of them. But later, some withdrew their children wards on the ground that they have not spot serious element in their system, and they also don't want this to continue. But for those who are seriously affected, they are the one that we've been coming to court with them, because like Imrana, he cannot even sleep in the night unless he is given some reliefs, fair reliefs. Because you will see now that as we are in the court, he cannot stand, he has to be seated, and he is always in fear. But following the advice that he should be taken to court to establish really what is really happening with him, so that he can be treated. That's what we are going to do. The case has been adjourned to 30th of November, following the development consequential to the SARS protest, and he was returned back. They are already on the road to the court, but we learned from the prosecutor that they were called back because the prison authority, correctional authority, have said it's not safe to bring him right from Suleja to Mararaba. That's why he's returned.
Do you think this court that he came, you people can get justice for this court?
Well, that's the fear of many people here, you have seen how people were disenchanting over the sincerity and the competence, you know, of the, you know, of course, some of those people who are handling the issue. You know, as it is, you can't discountenance people, saying we don't this, we don't do that. But however, be as it may, we want to believe the court would do justice at the end of the day.
Do you have the message that you are going to say for the Nasarawa state government about what's happening?
Well, you see, this issue of rape, sodomists is raping and sodomy has become quite rampant, particularly in this area. We have had a number of these cases. We just pray, and I'm also calling on the Nasarawa state government to set a machinery that will checkmate this continued increase, on this issue. Like what has happened in Kaduna, we learned whosoever is caught and established to have committed such offense is incarcerated. So if such thing will be extended, let the people see, those who are the suspects should see a serious, minded commitment from the government. So I think that will make it better for it, because once appropriate sanctions are being applied, people definitely will have to pull back. But for the fact that once appropriate sanctions are not applied, people will continue to engage into such, unnatural, behaviors, scandals. I'm having the confidence that this state government and indeed the governor, the current governor of this state will ensure that those things will not be on the increase, and those whosoever is caught will be appropriately sanctioned, so as to serve as deterrent for those who are, trying to engage, and for those who are already engaged but they have not been exposed, so that they will fall back. Yes, that's my point.
Thank you very much.